Yeah, I mean, not much happening in the world still. I feel like I think people are gonna have some real normalcy when this like baseball starts, NBA kind of gets going.
Yeah,
Um,
because it's kind of like in like week function. Like next weekend starts baseball season, and the week after that starts basketball. So like we're slowly starting to come back to what is a new normal, right?
yeah, yeah. So I feel like that's gonna help a lot of people, um, just to have some sign of normalcy. And I'm not excited. I mean, baseball's gonna be cool. Baseball will actually be kind of cool. I will admit, with 60 games,
It's gonna be more intense every night.
yeah, that's going to be so much better. That's not even half of a regular season. That's
Yeah,
like two-fifths of a regular season. Like there's going to be so much more strategies. I wonder if this will like do anything to the ratings or like long term in the future for baseball. Like maybe they'll be like, oh, maybe we should adopt this type of thing. Or do you think it's going to be like, nope, back to tradition?
I think baseball's stuck in their traditional ways, but I am curious to see like if all of these like divisions are very competitive to the end. You might want to try this again.
Yeah, yeah. So think about it. Like baseball is extremely strategic with pitchers because
Yeah.
the whole 5-man rotation. Are they still well? Isn't it nowadays almost kind of six-day rotation?
So it's like it could be a 6 person rotation, and then like obviously when they get to the playoffs, they could it's like 4.
So do you think that it will be like a 4-day, 5-day rotation this
I
year?
I think right now the hitters have the advantage just because like weirdly in baseball they have like pitchers need 5 days of rest like in order to be like fully in sync and fully in rhythm. But, like I don't know how that's going to be possible because if you want your number ones to get the most amount of starts in that 60 game thing, you're only going to pitch them every 5 days. They ain't going to get that many starts.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be like playoffs
Yeah.
type of thing.
So you're gonna have a lot of like pitchers pitching on like 3 or 4 days rest, especially like in a crucial game. Like if you need to have it, like to take a division lead, like they're gonna put their ace on the mound.
Um, so will it be as if the season is just resuming, like the schedule wise type of thing? Like is it gonna be July through what? September? No, September.
Yeah, it's a 60 day schedule, 60 game schedule.
Okay, and then playoffs normal in October.
Yeah,
Uh, It's just no fans.
no fans at all.
Are they gonna be traveling?
Yes.
Are they gonna be taking tests every other week or something? Or
I'm not exactly sure on the baseball policy, but I know I'm assuming they're just gonna fly on the team planes since like they're not gonna like be going
yeah,
like in the airport.
yeah, because I've heard like no restriction rules or nothing strict as like basketball. Um,
Well, like Toronto, the players are having to stay in the ballpark facility. Like
oh really?
they've turned their suites into like hotel rooms for their players.
Can they see family or friends type of thing? Or
I, I can't speak on that. I'm not exactly sure, but I don't assume so because then you're letting the outside world in.
yeah, dang, yeah. So I'm actually kind of intrigued for baseball. Weirdly, just because it's gonna be like it's what I want actually,
Yeah.
like a
I was
short game season.
I was thinking the other day. I was like, I'm intrigued because like we all know there's going to be either a game against like the Rangers, Astros, Yankees, Astros, Dodgers, Astros, where somebody's going to throw at an Astros hitter
Hmm.
and they're going to like, charge the mound or something. That everybody's going to come out the dugout and stuff. I'm like, what happens if like one person out there is tested positive and we don't know it, and then the whole roster is tested positive?
I didn't think about that. That's funny. Yeah, those are like the outliers of this whole situation. Um,
Because like Houston's going to get hit at the most. They're going to be thrown at the most this year.
yeah, I forget about that. Houston's gonna have a. They're just trying to get through with this season. They don't want
Yeah.
to. Are they? I mean, they're still gonna be good, right? Like
They, I mean, they still
elite.
have Justin Verlander and Zach Greinke and Lance McCullers as a 1, 2, 3 option. So they should at least still make the playoffs.
But I feel like other teams are less intimidated now.
that Garrett Cole's not on the roster, or well, that
No, just
they
the whole scandal. Like, oh,
yeah.
y'all are some bums.
I mean, they're still like, okay, my thing, like, the cheating scandal is absolutely wrong, but, like, you can't sit here and deny that they still have a pretty stacked roster.
Yeah, true, but you know what I mean. Like the mentality of
Yeah,
facing the
yeah,
Astros that
yeah,
got kind of chipped a little bit.
yeah, of course, because
Scandal. So
people used to come into like Minute Maid Park in Houston and be like, we have to score first, or we're not beating this team. But now it's
yeah,
like, all right, now we're on an even playing field because they got busted, so we can beat them. So yeah,
or are they on an even playing field? I don't know.
what
It
do you
still
mean?
happens.
You talking about other teams have more advantages than like the Astros? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, because I feel like what happens to the Astros is kind of what happens with all these teams to an extent. I mean, but that's just life.
Well, it's about their mentality. It's just like if like they like feel bad and like they feel like they're gonna or they feel like they have to overperform to make up for the scandal, then they're not gonna do that great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Have you seen any? Man, I haven't seen all those MLB insiders in a while. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
like
glad I
Jeff
haven't
was
seen Tim Kirkshin, whatever
yeah.
his name is. CC, no. Wasn't it Kurt Schilling? All those.
Yeah,
It's been nice not seeing those people.
Mark Teixeira, all them boys on.
I just hated seeing those people like in May when they're like, "Oh, this team needs to get in a streak right now." I'm like, dog, there's like 120 games left.
That's how I thought about like. Do you remember the NHL analyst like Barry Melrose? You'd be watching Sports
Oh
Center,
yeah.
and Barry would come on. I'd be like, man, get Barry off my screen.
um, wait, is man? I totally forget about NHL. Are they still a thing? Are they
Nah,
trying to resume?
they canceled the season.
Really? They
They
just
knew
straight
better.
to cancel.
They knew better. They knew we was not
They
watching
know
that.
nobody cares about them.
It's the summer. We do not care about hockey.
Dang. Man. Yeah, it's gonna be weird having NBA now because oh man, that's gonna be such a distraction for me. It sounds heavenly. The schedule. Have you seen it? It's like March Madness for a month, like 2 months, where there's games all day. It's a straight up like AAU tournament of like game at 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, or something like that, and it's like all day. Yeah, it's gonna be really distracting but cool. But I don't even know. Well, wait, I was gonna ask, have you seen any the World Series predictions for baseball or like who are the
Uh,
favorites? Because I have no idea anymore.
I saw Dodgers Yankees like you've been wanting.
Of course, that's like Dodgers Yankees. Is it the same old like for the last 3 years?
Yeah, pretty much. Like there's no like newbies like really in there. Like some people have like Milwaukee up there, or just the normal teams: the Astros, the Yankees, the Dodgers, Red Sox,
Okay,
and Philly. The Phillies were up there. I did see Philadelphia.
Phillies. Okay. Um, does it kind of seem like since 2017 that it's kind of been the same type of season, like the same type of favorites?
Yeah, just because like the teams that went over 100 games, you're like, all right, these guys are going to be in the World Series.
Yeah, yeah. Um, especially with the Dodgers. Okay, so what was the World Series last year? Red Sox?
No, it was the Astros and the Nationals. The Nationals won
Oh,
7.
the Nationals won. That's right. Dang.
Dang, you really don't like baseball. So you forgot who was in the World Series just this
It's
past year.
all blurred. Like Nationals, that's such a weird team to win. Um, well, I remember because like Astros were like the heavy favorites, and they
And
lost.
it was like goofy World Series where no home team won a game.
Oh yes, that's so stupid. So weird. Um, yeah, because what was it? The Astros? No, the
They lost.
Nationals won the first two games in Houston.
Yes.
Dang, that's crazy.
And then the Astros won the next 3 games in Washington.
Oh
And
my
then the Nationals
gosh,
came back from Minute Maid and won the last 2 games.
that's so weird.
We will never see another World
How are you
Series.
gonna lose 3 straight home World Series games and still win the World Series? That is hilarious.
That is goofy.
Huh.
They literally won the first 2 road games, went home, was like, nah, we don't feel like playing. And those are their first home games in franchise history in a World Series game. So the first 3 home games.
0-3.
Yes. But won the series.
That's so stupid. Wait, so the Astros cheating scandal, was that just for the 2017 year or just the whole era?
So they proved that it was just 2017, but I can understand the argument of like, well, if they didn't get caught in 2017 till 2020, what makes you think they stopped in 2018?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was just for 2017. I don't know about 2018, 19, but I wouldn't put it past.
Just adding 2 plus 2. Like, it's kind of like, if it works once, it's going to work again.
Do you think they should have got the title script?
I don't know. Those are weird. The whole title stripping thing is kind of just weird because it's like everyone knows. Like, you can't just be like, oh, the Dodgers won in 2017 now.
Yeah.
You just can't do that.